Wizard World, and so the names teams are Pug A and Pug B. So it should be easy to pronounce. Alright.
I'm never going to remember that.
No, just say blue team and red team, I don't know.
Okay, I'm really excited. This.
But I think Fanjo
Yeah,
is an
Fanjo
E-Knight.
is the off healer from the Academy team.
Alright,
She's very
yeah.
well known for her Zenyatta and Lucio. She's actually been on DPS earlier today.
Alright, most of the B team is going on the right for now. And the Sombra is going to scoot. Look, she's going on the right. She's not spotted yet. She might try to coordinate a dive. With the Tracer, Haxa, yeah, on the backlane, but he's discarded, he has to back. But now the big nade.
Great nade there.
Yeah, big nade here by Danny.
Ryan is isolated.
Oh, that's a lot of kills here for A team. They have one tank and one heal less. But they're all purple, they have to be careful though. But they are still taking kills. Alright, Boxham's very low.
Swings in their favour.
Yeah, the fight is already over here. Quick take by the A team. Alright, but Cubes dies. He went too deep. But still they got the point. Oh, be careful here, who is peeking. He must not die. Boxham going on the Diva right now. Oh no, on the Hammond. He went back on Hammond. Okay. So it's going to be interesting. Because he's running Hammond against the Sombra. So it's... Yeah, be careful, my regen very low. Cubes, high HP. He's trying to escape now. Boxham on the high ground still. With the Widowmaker. Okay, Hannibal with the infra sights.
Chap's biding his time, keeping an eye out for Sombra. Good scouting there from
Mr. Zig here on the high ground trying to take pressure on the Widowmaker. But he's got demect. So that's very good for B team here. Or the wine is sweeping here, maybe some Boxham action. But Hannibal with the kill on the baby Diva now. Amazing. But the nano here on Traxa maybe to get some kills. He's nanoed, but the trance here will save them. And there's still Hannibal in the back lane, trying to get some shoots. And the Reinhardt who is nanoed does a lot of damage. And the kills are always in red favor. They are defending the points. Good job from them.
Or is he trying to avoid getting... Oh, there he's dead. Down he goes.
He died, unfortunately.
Down in his prime.
Yeah, but there's still a Sombra on the left, and she has EMP very soon, and also have Diva Bomb, so we might see a great combo here for A team. Oh, and Hannibal with the kill on Danny, unfortunate.
Hannibal has a very good game.
Mr. Zelik trying to get in the back. What is he doing right now? Alright, he's trying to get on Vienna, I suppose. Yeah, he dashes on Rihanna. But be careful, do not get sweep, boy. Alright, he got slipped by Danny here. No, by Elus. Forgive me. Okay, one pick on both sides here.
A trade here.
Yeah, but Farm got picked
unaided.
again. And Boxham with the backlane, though, maybe some kill. Got mana. Yeah, it's a very good fight here, but the mines are on the pawns. The mines who are contesting steals. We still Theon in the back. He did not get killed.
PogChamp's charging his ultimates very quickly.
Yeah, PogChamp did
a great job of
2
that.
kills again, but be careful, they are in first sight now from Hannibal. So Haxa is going to die here, he got picked again. Very good job from the B team right now. Yeah, again, A team who is struggling with like being regrouped.
Overextended.
Yeah, but he's not dying. He got the heal, and he goes back to his team.
Very well played.
Mary Jane with the EMP still, but they didn't use it with the Diva Bomb though, so no combo for them.
Hannibal looking for the headshot on Danny. The shield drops.
Alright, but be careful Fanzo, still on the top main with Hannibal. They are trying to get shoots. It should be very easy for them. Oh, but there is also the Widowmaker of Haxa now. So they have to be careful. Oh, it's the EMP there, and it allows to get some kills. Danny with the kill, but he dies with the Thunderous Arrow.
Ryan is...
That's to the Widowmaker of Haxa contesting the high ground, but he does get picked by Theoner. Good job from B team again. They are still trying to contest the point. There are only 3 against 4 people. They maybe can't win this fight. But be careful though. Oh, there is a fight here. PogChamp take the picks and cubes. Amazingly down. And the Lucio is still
PogChamp
alive.
In
He's
a
still
duel
surviving.
with the Lucio.
Yeah, he's trying to survive here, fighting the Hammond. But Mr. Zelig got demecked again. Unfortunate for this player, but found Show again with 3 kills. Amazing.
That's a nasty stagger there. Those got separated in there and couldn't escape the building.
Yeah, and you can see here they use the trance. Despite there were not really that much of the blue team members, so maybe it was bad transcendence there, but still they hold the point. Cubes here, who has to back
For
off.
about 2 minutes now that they haven't had a regroup, they haven't been able to regroup. So it's looking like a little bit of a trickle in, and they need to get back together.
Yeah, for now it seems like it's one-sided. They are not. Look, they are all split here. That's not really coordinated. But Teonher got the pick again, and Crazy got 1 pick. Maybe it should be the time to push, the last push from A team here. But
Hannibal
Cubes
and
got picked.
Haxar in a duel here.
Yeah, he got picked again.
Hannibal's going for it, very offensive.
Alright. It's the last push here. There are only 20 seconds remaining. But Haxar
Mary
got
Jane
picked.
has had enough, swapping to the Genji, trying to deal with the Widow.
Right, the Nano is launched here, so be careful. But now Danny got picked by Helus again. And the Nano and the Fanjo here, that will be a lot of damage with the Dragon here, going on to the point, and the Mans will take cubes down. And no one is here for contesting the points, so I think...
PogChamp.
Oh yeah, PogChamp got so much kills with the Hammond, even Sombra didn't contest him. So that was a very good map for PugB team. Alright. Arisu maybe is still hitting.
Surprise PogChamp was the player of the game there. Had his ultimate up practically every fight, it felt like. Some great pressure
Yeah.
being applied.
Look at this, he did got the Zen with the mines
I'm
and
still
got...
eating. Sorry, guys.
It's fine, it's fine.
No, it was really annoying because I fucked up, like, you know, using the camera, having food in one hand, having to control the camera in one hand, so next time, you know, no food during this, but actually, the thing was, I was supposed to eat early before the casting, but then dinner plans changed, so, you know, it happens.
Yeah, that's family, it's fine. When that's
I blame Dominoes.
Team A would like to swap team. Alright. Yeah, because it was, to be honest, a one-sided map. What did you think about that?
I mean, I gotta say, I just really think Fanjo. I was so surprised by Fanjo.
Fanjo,
Poppin'.
yeah, he popped off on
Fanjo
Vianzo.
was popping like Mentos in Coke. Like,
Yeah,
so many kills. I think and the dragon, she got her dragon so fast. I thought it was really impressive. But I think this is kind of where we see the Zenyatta and the Lucio come back, you know. You need to have that aim, so you need to shoot things. And Fanyo really showed that, you know, she's capable of doing the damage, for sure. I also want to give a shout out to my boy Mew, keeping up his shield. I thought he was protecting his team so well. I thought he was... he just says, don't remake tank again.
but to be honest, I found that PogChamp and Annie Bob were also very good because they were playing dive, DPS and tanks.
I felt like Hani was doing so well at
Yeah.
first, you know, at the first point. He was popping. PogChamp, just Pog.
PogChamp was just PogChamp, yeah, there's no other word, it was PogChamp all the long.
Yeah.
Alright, the teams are moving now. So for now, it's 1 point for PugB team. But the teams are moving anyway, so it doesn't matter. Souffle, who goes in? For the B team, maybe? Alright. So who casts the second game now? Is everyone here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, alright. Who wants to cast the next game? You want to do
Yono,
this
should
both?
we go? Should we go?
We can try, yeah.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, okay. So I'm muting myself, let's go. Well, I will mute the plugins, of course. Alright, so for now we are trying to readapt the team because, yeah, indeed it was a one-sided map. I didn't expect that because there were some of the main team members on the A team. There were like Danny and Cubes.
I really noticed with Danny. You pointed out as well that the Widow was looking for a shot on Danny when he played Anna.
Yeah.
He was jumping
Yeah.
a lot as Anna, and the thing is, I do it as well. It's really bad to jump a lot as Anna because the snipers will try and get headshots on you, and if you jump, it's so much easier to get that headshot down on you. But you know, I don't blame him. For fuck's sake.
Watching the match live,
The live stream, man.
wasn't necessarily the mechanical skill of either team. One team seemed to be working together and benefiting each other, who the heroes they picked, and the other one,
Yeah.
especially as they were attacking. I think it was Team A when they were attacking. They were trickling in. They were getting isolated. They weren't able to regroup for a good 3 to 4 minutes after they took the first point, and they were moving the payload through the second point. And I think that was the big difference there. And that's a credit to Team B because they didn't allow them. They isolated them. They went through to attack on the right side in the building, and then they couldn't escape. And 3 were stuck in there. I think PogChamp went in there to clean up the Lucio. It was very well played by Team A, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting mixed up between the teams. It's terrible. At least we've got them named.
Yeah, but look now, the teams are changing. PogChamp and Honeybob were in the B team, go in the A team, and Danny in the B team now. So yeah, teams are changing now. Fanjo is with PogChamp and Honeybob still. The team haven't changed that much, I think. Alright, let's see. So the next map will be Route 66. So we might see again some dive. What do you think?
I'm really excited because the thing is, on Route 66, I've taught the Academy team my secret strat, also referred to as S, because it's like
Alright.
Arisu's super secret strat.
Okay,
ass,
it's
yeah.
the dive master's strat.
Yeah, exactly. It's so, but obviously people are a bit split up, and they've made changes to that strat. So I'm not sure what I'll actually see here. I'm really curious to see what I want. Yeah, mostly
Alright.
I'm curious about the defense on the first point. Where are they gonna position? Are they gonna just be
Yeah,
on the gas station, or are they gonna put
Because
a bit
for
more?
now,
Yeah.
there are academy members on both teams, I think. So it will be funny because everyone would like maybe to get this strat.
Maybe.
Alright, Danny would like to be DPS. He doesn't want to go on the Mercy and Hannah again.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's not fun. The rules are not fun. No, definitely not.
Yeah. But I think he did some great nades anyway.
Yeah.
But it was not enough because, well, the
need
team
follow-up.
was like surrounded. Yeah. I mean, the work in the backline done by B team was amazing. They just disturbed the supports, and it was amazingly done. And the Widow and the Hanzo did always have a good line of sight because they were not bothered by A team. Alright. So
I felt
think
like Hannibal on the Widow really stopped Danny being able to heal as Anna because he couldn't peek because Hannibal just was focusing on Danny. The moment he was in line of sight, that was it. And what would happen is the Rhyme player, it might have been Cubes, apologies if this is wrong, would move forward, but the Anna wasn't behind him, wasn't keeping up with him.
Cubes
So
were
then,
the ranks. Yep.
when they were isolated then, the Anna can't get into play and can't provide the healing because the Ryan has moved too far forward and they're separated now. And that's based on Hannibal doing a great job of isolating there, making sure that Danny has to hide behind. He can't go in line of sight to heal. It's very well played. And I think that the team that won, it was definitely down to really good communication and working together on a greater level.
Course. But now that the team... Okay, they are going on Nepal, I think. So it's going to be interesting. Alright. So the team changed. And we will see new players coming in because I think some were not playing before. Yeah, of course, Mary Jane got benched. So at least one new player is here. Louis has to pee. What the fuck? Alright, so they are not begging now. Okay.
I feel bad for Mary Jane. I really do. Snubbed in the new Spider-Man movie, and now this.
Yeah. It happens,
Yes.
man. It happens, man.
Yes. Alright. So now we have... I don't know the names of some people because I never talked with them. But do you think that both teams are balanced right now? According to the number of main team and academy team in each team.
Yeah, I'm looking right now at the Discord because obviously everyone has their own name there. It's pretty split up, I'd say. Yeah, I'm very interesting.
I think Pug A has the advantage as far as endorsements goes. Clearly, look at all those 3s and look at the 2s on Pug B. You know, we've got to make sure we look at the important analysis, which is which team is more toxic.
No, I'm really interested to see if people are gonna play different roles now. For example, you know, as Fanchi was playing Hanzo, is she gonna play DPS again? Is she gonna play tank? Also with Mew saying, I don't want to play tank, what is he gonna play now?
Yeah, okay. It feels like both teams are ready, so I let you guys the commentary and I'm muting myself.
Okay. I mean, feel free to say something every now and then, you know?
Hmm?
I said, feel free to say something every now and then if you wanna.
Oh yeah, but anyway,
Yes,
we
let's
must
go,
try
let's
to
go,
get no
Jono.
blanks when we cast. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what we have here. We have one of our favorite
We
maps.
have Mystery
am I right?
Heroes.
Mystery Heroes. Maybe we should cast that next time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see what they're gonna pick.
I am moist with anticipation.
Jono. So, Jono, how hyped are you to see Cubes again?
It really depends on what he's playing. If I don't see his junk, I'm not interested.
You're not gonna see his junk rat, he's not allowed to, man.
I was very disappointed to see him on that Rhine.
I mean...
Although he did have some great charge kills.
Okay, let's see what they have. Interesting, Mr. Silicon Farah. Well, they do not have a Mercy and not have a Zen, so he has to go down, or the Ana has to focus really on that Farah healing. Oh, he's switching. That makes more sense.
Danny bringing
already.
out the Mai as well.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
It was highly petitioned for this one.
I've seen him on May today. I see Mew on Zarya. I know he plays Zarya every now and then.
PogChamp sticking with the Hammond. It served him well in the last game.
Oh, definitely. Let's see. We see our Rhine pushing forward without his team. Oh, his team coming.
So Team A up the left.
PogChamp trying to be sneaky. Let's see what they have. Fanyo keeping the high ground up, shooting at the point. We say Honey on Winston trying to get in, but no, yes, no.
Team B moving on to the point, making sure that they have the point, and Team A have to come to them, and they take it. They cap it early before an engagement. Very interesting.
Yeah, you have that May wall as well to make it difficult for the others to come in and out. Very,
And if one of them comes in, isolate here with the Winston. Fantastic ban there.
That Tracer on the point alone. Can she get out? Oh no, she cannot. Cube staying back on
Team
the
A now
Ana.
probably need
Trying
that
to
Cube
escape.
isolated away from his team.
Oh, we got that sleep
Oh,
off.
great sleep.
Good escape. PogChamp helping there. Body blocking. Ryan cannot do anything about it. Let's see. Oh, another sleep.
This will only hurt for a minute.
I have a feeling it might be a bit liberal with the sleeps. People have to save him for tricky situations as we saw earlier. Let's see what they're gonna try now. They're keeping high ground up.
Team A going in the way that they did before on the left.
PogChamp.
PogChamp on the early engagement on the right, the one and
Oh,
only.
the nano. Let's see what's happening. The wall, interesting wall. Let's see. Just staying all on point together as a team.
And Velvet on the pick on Mew.
Oh, that wall. Danny sure is saving his walls for tricky situations.
Team A have the advantage here. They have to sit out.
Let's see
Ooh.
if Hani can get their mech back. Yep, there we
The
go.
Reaper using
I
the ult
love
there.
it how it was like quick melees that got each other. Teabagged. People are teabagging. Let's go. They're going high ground. playing around Hani.
Nap time.
Team's going main. The Reaper's asleep.
So Team B have the Mei ult to look forward to.
And PogChamp just going in again. I have a feeling PogChamp's kind of focusing on the Rhine, you know? Getting that sweet tank versus tank fight.
Move straight onto the point.
Oh, shame that Nano did not save him.
They
There's
have
a
flipped
bomb.
it.
Let's see what everyone doing. Oh,
Great wall there by Danny to block
again.
off that
Oh,
Mei.
look at that grab. They're free. Oh. Over ulting? Question mark? Or was it just the right amount?
I think they had the battle won with the Zarya ult, and I think it was the Mei. Mei was just insult to injury, but they did. Team A did use Cubes did use his ult, his Hana ult as well. So
Let's see. PogChamp going in alone, trying to touch that point.
trigger the overtime. He has triggered the overtime.
Orazi getting in as well, trying to get that point. Is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough? Oh, that's a great pick there on Ilios.
Fortunately, taking himself out there with the pulse bomb as well.
Oh, they keep touching, it's not enough, it's not enough. But as he's still trying to get that point, beating in, saving himself, will
Razi
it
with
be enough?
the melee beatdown on the Ana.
Oh.
I think well played by Team B there. They had a plan. They had the Mei with the great sustain, and they went straight onto the point, and they were like, "Come at us, come to us," and they couldn't.
No, of
It's,
course not. Like I said,
really
Danny
good
was
strategy.
really saving that wall for the right situations. This is fucking hilarious, I'm so shit. Let's see if they're gonna change comps. They're gonna say very similar. Both teams still having an Ana and a Lucio.
Be interesting if they employ the same tactic now that
Yeah, of
This-
course,
this
this point is
bit
more
more
open.
open.
You don't have walls
Yep.
to protect yourself unless you're inside. So let's see.
Danny swapped onto the Junkrat now from the Mei, so he clearly feels that the openness here.
Fanju is going Farah. Again, still no mercy. So let's see how it goes. The map is pretty open, so it could be really great for a Farah.
Razi with the pick.
Oh,
PogChamp. Team A, it's in their swing, 4 to 6.
like Shoot's position. Very protecting of himself, making sure he doesn't die. And Danny goes down as well. Razi is
Great,
dancing
on
in
the
the
knee
trap. Let's go.
Razi popping off on the Lucio.
Popping like Mentos and Coke.
Popping him off the map.
Okay. Let's see. Trying to group up here in this little corner.
No barrier on the Rhine there.
What they're gonna do? Oh, no. Change of plans. Going on the other side. Let's see what's happening. PogChamp's waiting for a hook, and he got a nice hook. Look at Ryan going. Huge kick. Let's see what's happening right now.
It's a close one, this.
Hanzo and Farah are trying to kill each other, but who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Oh. Danny's still going on
Banjo
that
did a great
tracer.
job there.
Trying to touch that point, trying to contest it.
Boothel
Will it be enough?
hit Banjo out the skies.
Oh,
PogChamp stuck. Pulse bomb.
Orazi again beating, trying to keep that point.
Every percentage counts at this point. Every
Both
second.
Anas actually are positioned at the same position, and they're not shooting each other. They're just standing there. Oh! Look.
Interesting. They got 2 support ultimates out of Team B there.
Yep.
And there goes Ryan.
That
The one and
that
only in the pit of despair.
Yep.
Sufal unaided,
And there we go.
but he does
Eluz
get
got the
Fanju
Ana.
down just in his dying shot.
I think Eluz is having the time of his life, pooping everyone in. His hands
4 versus 4, is it? Ryan's
can
back now, the
actually
one and
play
only.
the hero. This is not what I signed up for. Oof.
Arazi again with the booping off.
Let's see, can Team Blue get the point back again? Oh, that shatter!
Oh,
Whoa, that was very interesting. I just missed.
an interesting charge.
Yeah, it was. I was looking at it and I missed the Farah, but damn.
Cubes just hanging on there, nearly booped off.
Well, Blue got it back again. It's going pretty even
Banjo's
so
just like,
far.
worth it. Clip it on stream.
Clip it on
And he's like,
stream.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
Team B coming. Oh, they're moving to the right side this time instead of the left.
Yeah.
Trying something a bit different. Risk it for a biscuit.
Maybe they're gonna jump down. Yeah, they're gonna jump down midpoint. At least the Rain did. Team's not following up. Oh, there they are. PogChamp again trying to get a hook.
That's
And he got a hook. He got the Rain again. You'd think
But
they would
Sufal
learn
popping
from
up,
their
2
mistakes,
picks
but
there.
no.
Sufal 3 picks.
Oh. There goes that. Oh.
And they have just flipped it. That was a.
Shame.
That was close to that, was there?
It was really close. Lots of fights.
Very impressed with Sufal on the hands there. And Arazi on the Lucio as well. I thought he was very, very good. You've seen Danny return to the May this time. We got a Brig on Team A. Hopefully this stream is on enough delay that the guys can't tell what the teams are before they come out.
Round 3. Capture
There we go.
the objective.
It's actually not on delay, but you know, I think they're too busy like making game plans.
I hope so.
Hacks. Okay, let's see what we have here. I think Mute was fed up with being hooked, going hog himself. Let's see. Oh, what a strike!
The one on the Hammond. Good
I think
hook there,
Hammond's
Bonnier.
actually a really good pick for this map. You know, you can roll around. You have so much space to go left and right. Help your
Danny's been
team.
unaided. And it looks like Team B are going to cap the point early on.
Yep. Let's see what's happening. Cubes again,
Well,
still
Jack
playing
managed
it
to finish
safe in the
it.
back with the team.
5 versus 6 now.
There goes
In goes
Hani.
Hannah Bob.
Hani goes in. Oh. See, Cube's got a nice anti on the Hammond, but it's not enough. No follow up. Walking away. Huge bombs spread out over the
Hannah
points.
Bob's just
Oh, when they
swinging
got
like
the brick,
crazy.
it's actually a huge pick.
Hannah Bob with the brave charge away from his team.
Ooh.
But they do flip the
Oh,
point. Team A do
Danny.
flip the point, but they do lose their main tank.
Oh,
They've
Mew's
separated the
asleep.
road hook.
They're just gonna keep him asleep.
Mew's sleeping on the job, not the first time.
Oh. I think PogChamp's having the time of his life. Oh, look at that. A widow.
Arazi's been frozen. He told me he hated that Disney movie.
Did he?
I think he should just let it go. Annie Bob swinging at ice.
Oh, PogChamp got the Lucio.
Annie Bob loves the charges. Needs to make sure the team are aware that the charges are happening.
I think they're really focusing those sleeps on poor Mew. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Farah coming in.
PogChamp's isolated his team have returned. Hannah Bob with another famous charge. See, that was great there. Danny isolating the Rhine with the May wall, so they couldn't return to the team. Couldn't get any
poor
heals.
Brick being too much. Even a Brick cannot do anything about that. Again, more bombs on the point, spread out again, and picking up the Ana. Very important pick. Very good pick.
Fanjo trying to stall as best as they can now. Arazi, will he try and stall? PogChamp. And Team B do take it back. Closely contested match this is. 1-1.
Yeah.
Team B on the upper hand there. They have the May ult. Team A has the Zarya ult.
Yeah,
Both.
they're getting their the red team is getting their Farah ult quick as well. Not sure if they want to combo it maybe with the May. Or on the point. Who knows? We will see.
Annie Bob with the famous charge again. It's becoming quite synonymous.
Cool, let's see what's happening. And there we
Here's
go.
the
The May ult is
5
popped.
versus 6.
Is there
Main
gonna
tank down.
be a
Both tanks are
follow-up?
down now.
Just-
Team A, Team B.
No.
Should be a formality here.
They have their trance as
Team A
well.
have to hold on to their ults. They still have the Zarya ult. They have the Ana ult. And we'll have the Roadhog as well.
I don't think anyone's contesting the Pharah. I think Pharah is just having time of her life, just standing here. She's been playing a lot around this place here. And there she goes. Oh,
So it's 1-1.
actually a
PogChamp
really
with
good
the
grab,
ult.
but no one could actually go there because of the Pharah. PogChamp ulting in,
PogChamp.
getting all those
It's a great
picks.
Ana ult, great combination. And it looks like we might see this flip here, and it's going to go into the final act. Very, very closely contested match. The one is isolated, but he should be okay. Hannibal now we're hoping doesn't do the famous charge
They're grouping
and
up,
get
they're grouping up.
separated.
They need to make it fast if they want to get the points.
One here.
And there we go. The bombs again. Zen ult making sure
Line
no
in the
one
Zen
dies so that they
support
can
ult.
dominate the points.
We've got the Brig ult in play now.
Oh,
They need to pick their targets. It's going
on
to be
that
close.
shatter.
Hannibal takes out Danny. That's an important pick, that is. Oh, both support ults have been used now. It's all or nothing.
It's just one fight. Who's gonna
This
win
is it.
now will win the game. For the round, really.
Team A have the advantage. It looks like it's going to be Team A's on this one. Have they spotted the Lucio?
They're trying to. Ooh,
And
that
Lucy's down.
mace.
Wow, that was two great maps. I
It
mean,
was.
both teams played out of their minds. I really liked both teams, to be honest. It was really close. PogChamp again with the Roadhog, he's been so amazing on this character. As the Yaman, he's very flexible. Yeah,
And Cubes hit the ult here. He did the An ult as well, which came in and it just
yeah.
terrorized them. It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
really good
I
combination.
didn't see got the nano. It was amazingly done by Team A here. And Team B, Danny has been pretty good on the May. But I mean, all the players had very good moments. They were.
I
really
thought all
good.
four of those that are there, Arazi, Sufal, Danny, and PogChamp, were excellent at different points.
Yeah.
They're all
Point
very,
A
very
was more like dominant points for Team B. They did show good things with the May, but point B and C were like really close. It was really interesting to watch.
Mary Jane and Hexer on top. Hexer did not
Fuck
play last
shit.
round, so maybe he's
Yeah,
learned
yeah.
So
something.
did Mary Jane.
We'll see what's
Mary
gonna
Jane had a
happen.
rest as well.
Yep.
So they should be fighting fit now. They've been to the Pokemon Center. Let's go.
Healed up, ready to go.
Has Hannibal left? I want to see more Rhine charges.
Yeah. Yeah, the Ryan's charge were like
I think the
sometimes
people might be
feeding.
fighting about PogChamp. I mean, he's been popping off so far in every map. He's been doing really,
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah, he's been amazing on every character he's played, like the Hammond and the Org and everything. He's been amazing.
He really
So-
has been. Like I said, you know, I think if you have him in your team, it's just a plus. I'm pretty sure he's just a flex player. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he sent far too many of their team to the afterlife, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. He's been popping off. Alright, so I'm casting next game with Arisu.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure thing. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, because I can do the action, I feel like. Maybe.
Yeah, sure. You
I-
can,
I
you can
could
focus
try.
on the action. Let's go. Let's go, dude.
Alright. I will bring you the action, guys. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. And we finally got to saw Danny's May, so I think everyone is happy, but still we didn't see Cube's Junkrat now. So maybe we could get some.
No, we're not allowed to because he's a DPS player.
Oh, shame. Okay, on next bug he has to play Junk. So people will be happy.
So the fans are happy.
Yeah. Clip it,
They
chat,
get
clip
what
it.
they get what
We
they
said
paid
it,
for.
we said it. Hannibal has been really good when he played DPS, but I felt like on the main tank he was like charging all the time. It was
Well, let's
it
see.
was so fun to
think-
see.
It didn't work that well purely because Hannibal would go in, the team didn't follow up, and you also had Danny on the May, which was able to wall Hannibal's
yeah.
Rhine and separate them from the team, and then they would get caught out. And then what would happen is the Brig would try and save the Rhine, and then the Brig would get caught in that as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
I saw that a
yeah.
few times, but it happens. That's why we're playing different roles and we're learning.
Yeah, like I said before, you know, I'm
Of course.
just so excited to hear people's feedback later on, how they struggled on their different roles because of
Yeah,
certain
that's
things.
really fun.
I really want to see.
Takes
I
a
really
lot of
want to see
practice.
some other healing combos. Everyone's going for that Lucio, Ana. I want to see something else. I just want to see something. It's not
Yeah,
always
we want-
bad, you know. But if
We want to see Mercy.
No, not necessarily Mercy. I just want to see different combos.
Just pray God for head.
Yeah, I mean, we've not really seen the Zen Lucio, for example. You know.
Yeah.
And, like
we
that's
must
another combo as
see.
well. I don't need to see
Yeah.
Mercy. Like, you know, I'm just very interested to see.
Yeah, they played a lot of like actual comps, but the May was fun. But we need to see more fun picks right now. We need to see Torbjorn. We need to see Bastion or Symmetra.
I want to
Let's
see
go.
cubes on all of these heroes.
Yeah. But I think on this map, on Volskaya, maybe, or Anubis, yeah, they could do, you know, the Bastion with Symmetra strategy on attack. It's really strong because if the enemy team doesn't expect that, you can surely get at least point A. It's really strong, I think. So yeah, they decided
I'm
maybe.
100% sure we're gonna see widows here. 100% sure. But who's
Yeah.
gonna be that widow?
Okay. Who is not main DPS on each teams?
Lots of people. I guess we'll.
Alright.
I guess we'll just see. We'll just see what people are gonna pick. I mean, we might not see widow because people are expecting it maybe, and especially you know, widow requires quite a lot of aim. And thing is, if someone's gonna be put on widow and they're not really good at aiming, it's kind of a throw. No offense, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just knowing like I cannot aim, and then you just have to play one of the characters that requires most aim.
I thought
Of course, yeah.
Hannibal on the Blizzard World was very, very good as Widow. So we might see Hannibal maybe make that pick.
Maybe. I mean, they work both. Usually you see the widow up, contesting each other from the bridge and the high ground. So I'm really interested to see what we're gonna get here.
Yeah, Francois has also been a very good DPS, but now it seems
Oh,
like
mine just actually
she's
on
going.
Winston.
Yeah.
Very
It's
interesting.
So yeah, it's the red team which will attack and the blue team which will defend. So now it seems like we're going on a dive on red team side, the Ryan Zaya composition on the blue side. Alright, interesting.
Okay, let's
Baksham
see.
still in the game.
Oh.
He's playing Zen right
Yes, look at that Zen Lucio. That's what I want to see.
now. Yeah, that's Baksham. Alright, and so now, okay, we are going on a dive with Farah Mercy on.
Oh, yeah,
red side.
that's what I want to see as well. Farah Mercy
Danny
combo.
on the Zen. Baksham, dude. Let's see.
Let's see. Baksham, yeah, let's go.
Okay, now there's the Farah, but be careful because blue have Widow and Anzo now. So
Oh.
they will try to shut down that Farah, but didn't find a shot now. The dive is engaged, and the Farah is still in the air, they didn't got pick. Riham falls, and now they're moving forward.
Oh.
But the Widow is not contested right
Oh,
now.
look at that jump from
Oh,
Fanyo
Raze
going
got the
in.
shot, though.
Fanyo's trying to hide.
Yeah, Razy with the first pick on the two picks, he got Pharmacy by his own.
Yes.
Very good job.
I say that's very impressive, getting both
Yeah,
of
the
those.
Farah got Discord, so yeah, it was
but
quite
Arazi
an easy
also
shot.
has cubes, on that Mercy. Mercy is so strong together with a sniper, that damage boost can really help.
Yeah, of course. But Fanjo though, he got Baksham, who was really far away. So it's still one pick that is taken here, because Zen is very slow. He might not be back at time. The dive might be engaged very soon.
Looking, by the looks of it, they're going high ground.
Yeah, but they kept the Farah, so it's interesting to see. Haxa with the pick here, so it's no mercy from blue team now. Musho got the Widow, so she has no counter now, except maybe
That's
Hanzo.
actually a beautiful pick from Mew on Arazi.
Yeah, actually beautiful. So now, the Valkyrie, the Battle Mercy
Look,
got
look at that
Musho
Battle
here,
Mercy, look at
cubes.
Cubes go, look at Cubes go.
Very beautiful, and now the trance by Danny here to save his teammates, but it might not be enough here. But there is the shield,
Well,
so
by the
maybe.
looks of it.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
yes,
it
yes,
might
yes.
be enough.
They're fighting
Danny
on a
here.
really interesting position, like right next to
Oh,
the
Danny is
point.
not touching the cubes. Oh, he got okay, he got him.
Mercy can be unpredictable. Oh, Aras is back, but Mew is right
It's the
going
grab
into
now,
that.
but it might not be enough here.
And
two
Mew
people remaining.
again got a pick on Arazi.
Yeah,
He's
so
done
it's-
with the Widow. Mew is like, fuck you.
Yeah, he's supposed to counter fire, but still he got bullied all the time.
Yep.
So he used the infrasight, he keeps... Okay, no, he switched on the McCree now, so it should be easier for him.
Okay, let's see
And the
what's
monk is diving
happening
in.
here.
Diva got Zimek here, but the blade...
Look at the blade.
Hannibal?
So
Oh, he got
many
stunned
ults.
here in the trance!
Old City? Question
Still.
mark?
Oh, still he got picks? What the fuck?
Oh, Mew
Yeah,
is
but
like,
different,
nope.
yeah.
Oh, but
Oh.
Mew got picked.
Yeah, I don't think they could even get a tick. Mary Jane Hurlon with Mr. Zillik here. On the points. Tani
Yeah, Cubes
also.
again going that battle mercy. You can really tell
Yeah.
that Cubes is a DPS player.
Yeah, he's playing DPS even when he plays Mercy, that's incredible. And he has the Valk again, so we might see even more Battle Mercy now.
Yes, let's see it. Take a look at their ults. They have Trance again. They have Diva Bomb. The other team has Valkyrie.
Yeah, but Nusho now on the Reaper.
They almost have Shatter
Interesting.
as well on the Rain. Very interesting, very interesting. Mew actually
Yes.
switched to
Yeah.
Reaper.
Yeah. Alright, so they are going to move forward. The Reaper going on the right side for now. So it will be a surprise. Or the Rhine is hiding, he's trying to get a sneaky shatter out there. Look at the right. Look at your right. Red team, but it's the sneaky shatter
Oh,
here.
sneaky shatter!
Got
Yes.
spotted
Oh,
here.
there's no
Very
follow-up.
nice
He's just
done, but he's
alone.
alone.
At least he got
Yeah.
one pick on his counter
got pick.
Fanjo.
Yeah, but he doesn't have that much heal, he has to keep his shield up, but still it was a very nice done here.
Oh,
And so,
Mew got
red
picked
team has-
as well.
Souffle got
Take a look at
a shot,
this.
here. Amazingly done by the main tank player.
I have a feeling they're gonna probably combo Hexer's Dragon together with the Graph. But they do have Trance on the enemy team. So they will be able they
Yeah.
have to lure it out, they have to get it out.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're gonna
Look
try.
at how aggressive they are defending here. They are defending at the choke, nearly at the spawn.
Hexer spamming at that door, trying to get some damage in.
Yeah, they might try to get the combo quite early, maybe. I don't
Oh
know.
look, Henny
But
going
careful.
on Genji, trying to go sneaky to the sides. Away from he's going to the point.
Yeah, he's going by the left side. He's
Oh,
going
yeah.
on the
Oh, he's
healers
here, he's
here.
trying to get the
But be
healers
careful,
and
the
the
Diva
bomb,
bomb
the
here,
bomb.
the breed.
Oh,
bridge is
two
good.
pigs! Actually, huge
Beautiful,
on
but
both
Cubes
tanks.
with the Battle Mercy here. He might be able to res. At the Dragon Blade here. Oh, he got in the grab.
Let's see what's happening, yeah. And there we
And
go,
with the
there
dragon
it goes
here, there's the follow-up.
Oh,
There is
Hexer
the
got one
kills.
pick. And Hexer got
Amazingly
picked off
done.
again as well.
Amazingly done by both teams. The fight is really close, and maybe they could take one. They took one tick actually, so maybe they could take more.
Maybe.
Honey Bob still contesting, he got the pick on Cubes, but he got picked in the end. So they defended
That was
the
a
point.
good defense. That was look at this teabag on the Mercy. Wow.
Yeah.
We
But
got that
Cubes
on the
again.
stream, boys. Okay, let's see. Reaper is trying to hide. Donnie is hiding as well, waiting for the team to get together. Me too.
Yeah.
The regrouping. Donnie's going
But to be
back.
honest, Cubes again with the raise was amazing. So now Poksham trying to get picks
Let's
with
see.
the Zen.
Fanjo slowly pushing in, making sure everyone can stay behind her shield.
Yeah, Poksham nearly has the trance again, he's charging it very fast.
Yep.
So now Fanjo
Fanjo's
very
probably
low.
gonna look for a shatter.
Alright, Fanjo has to hide, he has no shield
Yeah.
yet. But Reaper with careful is behind you.
Oh.
Oh, but he got pick again. Poksham with the decisive kill here. But be careful here, the red
see how
team
it
pushing
goes.
really
Oh.
fast. And so they might get 1 second tick. And maybe a 30 because they
Fanjo's
can't
probably
get
gonna,
here in
yes.
time.
Fanjo-
Very well done by the red team here.
Yeah, and they didn't even need that many ultimates, you know, they just kind of pushed in together and that's what they needed. They needed to press that W to get in. Sometimes
Yeah.
W is enough already.
Yeah, that was very well done by red team, but to be honest, blue team is very good too. A lot of combos and a lot of coordination in both teams. That's very great. Alright, will we see some Battle Mercy again from Cubes? Let's see. Alright.
Yes, let's see, let's go.
Go gain, go gain!
Go again.
Yeah, but Poksham and the Zen again, I think he did pretty well with the Transcendence. He saved his team so many times.
Ready for battle.
Both Zenyatta were amazing, to be honest. Even Danny when he was on the Zen, because the Transcendence saved his team so many times.
Yeah, especially like in the first point.
Yeah. So now blue team is attacking. It seems like they're going on a dive tanks with Widow Genji. Why not? Why not?
Let's see, Arasi's again.
Oh, it's an exotic comp from
Whoa,
red team.
and he's going all the way up front. All the way up front. He's doing it up
Yeah.
front, just to see what they have, of course.
Yeah,
And you get
yeah,
this
he has
small
the
peek, you know, just watching.
he has the Warlock hero. So now his team is aware of what they play.
Exactly,
So-
exactly. Let's see.
And Yusho got back on the Zarya. He's still not here. Look, he is at spawn now. He's not
Oh,
even
no.
here. So it's going to be hard for red team here. Lack of coordination.
Yes, of course,
because
they're
the monkey-
diving in. They're going
Yeah, they got
together on
dived in.
Fanyo. Getting
But
Fanyo
they are
off
going
out
to
of
fight already on
position.
the Widow.
Getting damage on. The Widow 1v1. Oh!
Oh, Mary Jane won it.
Yep.
Very well done here. But
Very good
yeah,
pick. They're
blue
playing
team
on
has
point
to-
right now. Staying together.
Blue
Mary
team has to
Jane hiding
regroup
behind
now.
the wall.
Alright. So now,
Hexar trying
Oh,
to sneaky
Riam
get
got
that
problem.
shield down.
alright, and the Widow is still on the top. She's not contested, but be careful, the Lucio. Look at the Lucio. She's on the Widow. Parkchamp here on the Lucio. Oh, he booped the Widow
I
house.
see, yeah, I see
Very
it. Yeah,
good.
PogChamp going
Yeah.
there. Distracting
And
the
now
Widow,
PogChamp
popping
trying to
her
duel
off,
the
out
Widow.
of position.
Extra good Danny. Very well done by Parkchamp here. Look,
Oh.
he's like a frog. Look at him. He's jumping
Like a
everywhere.
frog.
And
go, dude.
look at this.
And that
What
dragon
a
going
move.
in, not hitting anyone. Everyone split up. Honey tried, but the Winston diving. Oh!
That was really
Quick
impressive
melee.
from PogChamp because he was not expected to be here and got the flank on the Widowmaker and still allowed his team to create space. That was amazing.
Exactly.
Right.
Don't know.
Keep it, chat, keep it.
Let's go.
Alright,
dude.
they have the nano boost in both sides now.
Yes.
Annie Bob on the Doomfist.
Look
Alright.
at the Lucio high ground. What's his plan? What's
Yeah.
his game plan? I'm curious.
Yeah, Mr. Zilling, he will try to flank also, but be careful with the monkey jumping here in the back lane. He will try to get one pick. Mary Jane died quite early here.
Oh,
Good pick
the
game.
bomb.
The Diva bomb.
He's gonna get someone.
Maybe
Oh,
got
it got
Diana.
Danny. That's actually
Nice
a huge
shot.
pick. Getting the healers is always a nice pick.
Yeah,
Being
very
able to
well
push
done
it.
here. Oh, with the nano here, Mary Jane that won't be able to contest the payload
Oh.
here. It's going to be hard, it's going to be tough, but they
Hexor
die
going in
one
with
by
that blade
one.
though.
Yeah,
Yes.
very well done here.
That beat at
That
the end
was
was good
amazing.
as well. It was really good. PogChamp's beat.
PogChamp was PogChamp all along.
Again. Again.
But all the team was really good. Danny is feeding. Look at the chat. They start blaming. But yeah, to be honest, the coordination of blue team was amazing because they had the flank and they had the coordination, so they knew when to dive in, and it was amazingly done. So now, blue team with almost 3 minutes of tie bank and
Ah.
red team with only 2, so it's a large amount of minutes between the two teams. So red team is attacking, and they are going on again a quite exotic composition with the Reinhardt and Rodog.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? What do Plat chat think about it? How many viewers are there, by the way?
Okay, look. Arazi again on that Widow. That is very good.
Plat chat thinks they are
Thank you,
good.
Jono.
Alright.
Thank you, Jono. Let's go.
Alright, so it's quite an exotic composition. Look at both dive tanks here and blue team, they are on the high ground
Yeah,
waiting.
and there's gonna be a Widow 1v1 for sure again. Yeah, Mary
yeah,
Jane
Mary
going
Jane
up.
again.
Arazi spawning her. And there they go. 1v1.
Oh, Mary Jane is very low, he's 1 HP, but he
Mary
got the
Jane
pick
got
on
it.
Lazy.
And Mary Jane
Nice
is down as well
job.
by Cubes. Cubes like,
Yeah,
I'm not
both with
letting
the
this
depths.
happen.
But look at red team, they're pushing
they're
it
playing
very
so
fast.
close quartered here.
Oh, look at the Tracer here. Annie Bob got the king of PogChamp. Oh, he
Healers are
got
left
2
behind.
picks.
They're picking up. Fanyo on point
Oh,
with
look at the
2
baby.
healers.
Oh, what a huge Tiger here. Look at Louis Arm. He's demeched and almost dead. Oh, he got the mech
Got
again.
the mech again. Oh, but Mew's like, nope.
He got bullied all along.
Oh, for sure. Oh.
What the fuck? Alright, so that was
Important quick
quite
take
fast.
there by Team B, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, look at Honey Bob trying to
Oh,
get
Mary
in.
Jane got the peak. Good job. No Zen, and they have to push right now. They have 1 minute. Oh, he got stunned. Oh, Fanjo got early picked. Unfortunate here for Red Team. So yeah, they went really too fast.
I wonder why that didn't work, Steve. Oh,
Yeah.
you getting those hooks off, but no follow up.
Right, but it's not lost here. They got the buzz bomb on PogChamp again. He died twice in a row. Razy died also because Danny with the Moira, he's so cancer right now.
Let's see
So
what's happening.
Soufflé here is half HP. He has to die, but the Diva Bomb here, that might take picks. No, it didn't.
But
Mary Jane with the pick again. Mary Jane on the pillar, look!
Mary Jane is popping.
It's very close here.
Almost frozen, but survived.
So yeah, I think Red Team wants. Oh, they got a lot of
you
picks.
got
It's
that
winnable.
hook off. Hex are playing very openly, having no troubles at all. No one contesting him at this very moment.
Alright, but it seems like Blue Team can manage to contest with the big shatter
huge
here for
shatter.
Soufflé. He got 4 shattered, 4 man
Danny
at the
survived.
ground.
Danny is just going around fading on that point like nothing's wrong.
Right. It seems like
Oh,
they are
there
defending
goes
right
Danny.
now. Oh, Blue Team doing a great job here again.
Because Hexer's having a lot of space without the Widow being there.
Yeah. The Widow was like 3, but she got picked quite early, and I think Red Team went here way too fast. That's why they lost a lot of time.
Hexer playing high grounds.
Alright,
Got
they are
extra
trying to
points.
contest the pawns, but it may not be enough with the Mei
And the Mei
ultimate from
ult.
Oasis.
Yes, making sure no
Yeah.
one's gonna actually get on the point. Oh! Soufflé with the
Soufflé,
hammer.
Soufflé has a big hammer. Amazing. No,
No,
the shatter,
he
to
got
be
the
honest.
he got the tracer, and the tracer tried to
Yeah,
get
but
in.
what a shatter from Soufflé earlier, like
Yeah,
4
it was
million
huge.
shattered.
It was huge.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Danny was very lucky to not die because he was kind of hidden, like on the side. But damn.
Initiating match.
That was amazingly done by Team Blue on defense. But like they got ward on point A, but on point B,
Yeah.
like Mary Jane got a pick on PogChamp right, but so they were like, we have to go, and they went, and the Rhine died early because of the charge. So it was like difficult because they were
let's see
never.
what they have. Oh, we see. Oh, I was supposed to say we see cubes on the Mercy again. I want to see Battle Mercy, but no, we switched to Ana. Let's see, Mr.
No,
Zelik
yeah.
also on Ana.
It's not.
Razi
yeah, it's
again
not
on the Widow. Razi must feel very comfortable on that Widow. Mary Jane also on the Widow. Where is Bastion Simstrat?
Yeah, I want to see that strat.
It works better on Lunar and on Hanamura.
We have Dignity though. Alright, yeah, they have Dignity, but it's actually fun to see.
Okay, Mary Jane
Right.
setting up
So
high
let-
grounds, waiting again for that Widow 1v1.
Objective A.
Yeah, Mary Jane has been pretty good on the Widow right now. So he's trying to get shots again. But Soufflé is very low HP, look, he's 1 HP, but he's not dying, he got the heal. So he
Play
goes
jumping in. Oh, and he got picked
Died.
off.
holy
That was
terrible.
a nasty shot.
Blue team.
Let's see.
And Diva got demecked.
Oh, Danny trying to not get picked off.
Alright, so we need to regroup right now
I think
and
so.
to go
Ooh.
again.
Fanjo missed the hook, unfortunately. Mr.
Alright,
Zelik is
both
really
Widow.
playing very openly, but it's a very good position. Very
Yeah, but
sneaky.
look at the blue team here, the Diva and the Lucio. Not the
Hexar's
Genji.
coming on 2
Excuse
points.
me.
Oh, he tried to contest Mary Jane, but no. PogChamp's coming in as well, trying to get the Widow out of position.
Yeah, Louis Harm here might die against Fanjo. He was alone
Mr.
against the
Zelik
road.
is
Oh, he got him!
still very safe in his position, being able to heal and do damage. No one's contesting him.
Yeah, look at Mary Jane now trying to get the baby Diva.
Yep,
But Diva got the
not
mech
enough-
again.
Oh.
But Louis Harm is alone. He can't do anything against the whole team. He has to back up.
Yeah, Danny tried
but-
to help, but it wasn't
Oh,
enough.
but both tanks. It's the dive coming in. Or Danny with the trance that save his teammates. Now?
Was it necessary though? Was it necessary? That's the question.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, but the Diva bomb. Okay, it was Fire Rock.
Oh, Razi got a pick on the Ana, finally.
The dragon here.
Took
Okay,
a
they will
while.
try to defend, but a lot of picks from blue team here.
Yep.
Alright, PogChamp in here, still on the
He's
Lucio,
holding
tried
high ground,
to
jumping
kill
down
Fanjo.
on Fanyo. Fanyo being anti.
Oh, he got purple here. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, so point A for blue team. They need to take only one tick and it's the victory on
Let's
this map.
see. Souffle going in early already. Trying to be
Yeah.
sneaky. Jumping on
Oh,
Danny.
Danny here overextending. He must not die. Alright,
Yeah, that's
he
why he
goes
went
back.
back.
Oh, they got a
Souffle is going
bastion.
in sneaky. They might just try and go left side altogether. By the looks of it, they are.
Yeah, but look at Annie Bob on bastion, Parkchamp. Amazing.
Arasi
Perfect.
trying to go for a jump shot, or no, just
Right,
turning up the high
raising
ground.
here.
Oh, and got.
The high ground. Oh, it's the duel with the Hana, Mr. Zilik.
Let's see, let's
Careful.
see. Souffle going in, jumping in, and being
Oh,
nanoed.
yes, the-
Oh, but Fanya was like,
Oh.
nope.
That's a lot of damage here, but the Rodok here managed to push him
Yes,
back.
yes.
He's
It's
1
a
HP.
really good one of Fanyo, making sure to defend your point, push everyone away.
Oh, Parkchamp here with the peak again.
The Anna's
So
being
good
bullied,
moving
the Anna's
forward.
being bullied.
Mary Jane got picked again,
Still alive.
and that's
Oh.
victory for blue team. Very well done here.
Yes, very well done. Anna got bullied so badly at the end.
Yeah, yeah. But it was like again one dive because yeah maybe the trance like you said was a bit early, so
Yeah.
it could have saved the team later because after the trance they just went and it was so easy.
But then again, it's never
yeah.
bad to use an ultimate to just make 100% sure you're gonna get the point, you know? Just make
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's see here. Wow. 62
Oh, so
kill
much
participation. Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They are playing out of their minds. That's very fun to watch.
Very, very interesting. That's me. Very well done.
Alright, it's Misho who has to go.
Yeah,
Have fun.
Mew was to go. It was fun to see Mew on tanks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I play a lot.
It was
Mew
very
was
fun.
the off healer in my own team, so you know it's very fun to see him play a different role as well. Like I said, I've
Yeah.
seen him in Zarya a few times, but obviously, you know, it's not his main role.
yeah, sure. But that's the goal of this bug because it's really fun to watch people that are not really necessarily good on the characters they play. That's actually interesting to see, and we discover that some people are really good at what they do.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
I'm
so fun,
impressed.
so interesting.
So whilst we're at halftime, this has become an ASMR stream. Let's track the alt economy.
Alright, can you do that? You will track the economy, and I will try to get the action on the floor. Are you okay with that?
I am 100% okay with that.
Okay. Now we can just see that the team got reformed. And we don't okay. It seems like they are going on Ilios now. And Parkchamp is in the same team as Danny. So it means that it's Parkchamp. So let's just see what will happen on this map. What do you think about
Das
it?
ist gut, ja.
Right. We can see that there are some Anxious Park fans in B team with no Hamas and Fancho with the purple icon. It's so good. Right. Oh my god. It's so funny. Alright.
I won't unmute.
Really nice. That's really cool.
I'm a bit scared that we've
I'm
relaxed
back, boys.
everyone too
What's
much, and their DPS hit scan's going to be terrible now.
Yeah, yeah. So, will Cubes play Junkrat now? Because we still didn't see Junk.
But he's not allowed to.
On next perk he has to play it.
Yes.
Swear it to me. He has to play it. So finally Jono will be happy because he will see the Cubes Junkrat.
Hang on, you mean we just did ASMR for 5 minutes and we were paused?
No, we were not
Oh.
paused. As in, it said in the screen. It said pause/break.
Ah, okay.
Alright, so but yeah, they heard us, right? They heard the good ASMR we did.
Hopefully we
Right.
can monetize it and get some merch on the go.
Oh, you.
Yeah, maybe one time we could like do an ASMR commentary. It could be Parkchamp, but it will be hard to not be hyped and talk louder. Alright.
Now
A hyped ASMR. We just turn the
So we
volume
have
up.
like our
Yes.
studio microphones out.
Yes. So now we are going on to Ilios. So maybe this time we will see Torbjorn. I want to see Torbjorn and Symmetra. We didn't
Yeah, I
see them
told
yet.
that's why I said at the start as well. You know, I'm really interested to see those people that never play DPS and that they would just go Symmetra or Torb.
Yeah, because do you know the Bastion strat on... I think it's well. Yeah, you can set up the Bastion with the Symmetra TP on the right house, on the point. So it's so cool to see, and I saw that in Contenders, so they have to do it if they want to
I'm
win.
really
It's the winning
happy.
condition.
I'm really happy it's Ilios because in January it's beautiful this time of year.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I don't see that much sun right now in France, so I suppose it's the same for you guys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm meant to be watching the match, but all I can see is that beautiful cruise in the distance.
But you have snow. Okay. No, let's bring back to action. We are
Okay,
shit talking.
let's see what they have. Let's see what they have.
Yeah. So it's a poke composition. No, they don't have Zen, so it's not poke. But we have a Wanza composition for red team and a dive composition for blue team. So here we go with the Hammond again on Pogchamp.
I'm seeing Hackstar this time on Lucio. Is that allowed? No. He's a main healer. Primary healer. Should be fine, should be fine.
He's not spotted yet. Oh no, he goes again, and Danny with the kill on
Danny with the early
Fangio.
pick on the Fangio, winning the Widow duel.
Yeah, Danny, amazing Widowmaker. I didn't expect that.
And it allows PogChamp and the one to push forward and pressure the Mary
Yeah,
Jane
but you have
there,
to
and
get
Mary
the
Jane
points
goes
right now.
down.
Oh, but
PogChamp doing
Danny
a great
again.
job as usual, and charging that ultimate quickly as well.
Yeah, Danny is insane on Widow, what the fuck? Alright, so blue team got the point now. And we see Fangio on the Widow on the top right here. But Theon got the contest on her, so he has to back.
Fangio has to retreat, yeah. The one good pressure.
He turned on aimbot, yeah, sure, maybe he did. So now, oh, Danny again with a pick on Axa. Amazing, and the Rhine going in, Mary Jane with the Rhine here. He's
Mary
trying
Jane
to
with
get
that
it,
Hanny
but
Bob
he
style
falls.
charge there.
Yeah, he falls again. So now Fangio, who is going to die, I think. Oh, he's very low HP, but he got bubbled by the Zarya. He might survive, but not for long, because Mr. Zelig on the Tracer is very aggressive now. He's almost at their spot, but he got picked.
That's a
Unfortunately.
good pick, that gives Team B a chance in this next engagement.
Yes, sure, but
They've got to move forward now.
Pogchamp is on the Widow, which has no grapple now. She has to fall down. And so now, red team is pushing forward, but
Yep.
Cubes got a pick on
Team A,
Haxa.
they're going to have to use their ultimates very well. They're going to.
Yeah, and at Pogchamp, he got the mines. And got a pick on Louis Arm. Amazing. So blue team still defending this point right now. Mary Jane still on the point, but he's alone and he dies again. Red team seems to be not organized here.
But they do have 4 ultimates going. Well, 5 ultimates going into the next fight. With
Yeah,
Team A
sure.
with
So
4.
they might combo like Grav and Blade or Grav Coalescence. Maybe.
Let's see who presses Q best.
Yeah, that's the moment. You have to win or lose, red team. Let's go. So here we
They're
go again.
separated. They're quite far away from each other. The tanks
Oh,
are
a
the
lot
back.
of picks here. Look, the kill feed is red. But be careful the Diva bomb here. No picks by the Diva, and he dies. So maybe red team finally gets points.
An important
Amazing.
split there.
Yeah. So they pressed Q, right? They pressed the Coalescence and they won. They did press Q, but they still have the Grav and the Dragon Blade.
They have 4 ultimates for the next fight, whilst Team A
Yeah,
have
yeah. And
1
Fangio,
ultimate.
he
So they
won
did a
the
really
fight.
good job of winning the fight and getting Team A to use a lot of their ult economy.
Yeah. But look at Dragon Blade here. His purple is very low HP. Hannibal, but he got the kill on Urazy, but he died. So that's one pick, but it might not be enough for blue team to push here. Or they did the mines on the point here. Pogchamp, he got the pick on Rearm though, so they have to get him to the
Support. He's
points.
doing a good job. He's took down Louis.
Yeah, and Mr. Zelig on the pick on Fangio here. So the team fights is going in
With the
favor.
BM, with the melee as well.
Yeah, Danny again, and Mr. Zelig with
Great
two
pulse bomb.
Pulse Bomb. Yeah, quick Pulse Bomb here.
May just have won them the fight here with taking out with the melee and the double pulse bomb.
Yeah,
Hannibal down.
yeah, they took back the points really fast and got the points right
Use
now.
that graph in to make sure no one will touch the point.
Yeah.
Score.
Alright, easy
Very
points
good
for
tracer
Blue
play there. by
Yeah, really
Mr.
good press on Mr. Zilik. I like it. My team's so toxic. Alright, so now we're on Lighthouse, so we might see different composition.
Oh,
So
she's
Danny on
with
the
Danny
May.
in the May, yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
Danny
they can actually use it with the point, you know, having the walls, you know, having the space to just wall off everyone again.
yet. But what is the composition? They're playing Rodog and Hammond. That makes no sense, but like, let's see, let's see.
We might see what we saw before with Team A, where it's get on the point as soon as possible, have the sustain with the Mai, trap them in, and take them out that way.
Yeah,
See,
look at Poksham.
Especially with the
he's already-
Lucio with the speed boost to get there first. That might be the plan.
Yeah, Franjo taking the high ground here, but Mr. Zilik is on the bridge and got picked by Franjo here. Amazingly
Very good
done.
pick there for Frenju.
Yeah. And Danny froze someone here, but it's not enough maybe. He has to use this shift. But now, the team fight seems to be in favor of blue team for now. But now, one pick in both sides.
Trading
here.
picks there. That was hilarious. Both
Yeah.
McCree and Anna taking each other out.
Yeah, but look, the red team seems to be taking the point for now. Parksham still on point though. And Danny dies. And oh, the charge on Mr. Zilik. Mary Jane here. Amazing. And look at Theon, he's alone and he's getting, look, it's hide and seek. Try to get the Rodog. Oh,
Really interesting. He's going to get staggered here.
yeah.
The red team.
That's
Oh, dear.
brutal. That's
They put his corpse in the bathtub. That's how it feels. Very clean.
Alright, Danny with the May, but he has to back because the fight is already lost since a long time. But they are
With the,
coming one
with the
by one.
Roadhog stagger, they definitely need to regroup. Team A do.
Yeah, that's very tough here for. Oh, the hook on Haxa here. So that's good for blue team if they want to push now. Maybe the pick on Haribo here, he dies again. Nicely done. They have to
The
push
one's
right
really
now.
giving blue team an opportunity here, a chance to get forward.
Yeah. But be careful though, we have ultimate coming in with the coalescence here from No Maze. At the mines and
With the
points.
ult.
It might be able to contest a bit, but they have to take the point. Danny with the kill here on Franjo. And Parksham with the kill on the mines. Nicely done. And look at the ultimate of May. 3 people frozen here. Easy pick from blue team.
Огонь по готовности.
They have flipped it, but it's still not. This is could still be a win for Team Red.
Yeah. But Theon here with the kill on the Rodok, it might be enough to contest. But now, look at red team. They are contesting the point and it's not getting taken right now. Okay, they got it. They got it back.
They were too excited for a second, I think.
Yeah.
Isolated from the team.
Oh, Parksham, what is he doing? Okay, he is getting back. Alright.
So I think
Now-
Mr. Zig has he changed to the McCree?
Oh,
or
look
was he...
at red team, they're playing aggressive and now Mr. Zil got the pick onto No Maze.
Andrew gets a good pick on Danny then.
But Honey Bob on the tracer, look, he got 2 picks.
Hanny bobbing off.
Yeah. Nice play on road here by the amazing caster. Alright, they're cleaning the
Our
mines.
favorite caster, Jono.
Yeah. With the prey on roads, it's amazing. But careful, they might. Oh, the
Fanya
sweep
was
here.
asleep.
Yeah, but it might not be enough. I see. They touch
They
the
do
point.
touch and a solo ult just to keep it into our
Top, but it might
It's
not
only
be
a-
enough. Because look at the
Is that a
sustain
mistake?
I
rate.
think it's only a matter of time now if Team B can focus their targets.
Yeah. Look
Oh,
at the
champions
red team
take one.
composition. They got Lucio Brick, but still managed to get enough aggression to have the brick here effective here. Amazing.
Score.
And it's 1-1, and that was quite a dominant performance there.
Yeah. But I mean, first one was dominant by blue team, and second one by the red team. So now one of the team has to win the map here.
We would hope so, otherwise we'll be here all night.
Alright, so we will see some Farah here with Mr. Silik.
Capture the objective.
Alright, we have Farah on both sides now.
Both playing an Arisu for this. Lovely when
Yeah,
we
but
play
look
around the
at
world.
red team, we have Orisa instead of Farah Rodok here. Interesting. So that's a lot of poke damage here in both teams. As we have Kree and
Pogchamp with a great hook there. Mary Jane goes down into
yeah,
the pit of
Parksham
despair.
got the hook. Amazing. And Danny with the pick on No Maze. So it's 1-for-1, but they got a lot of picks in both sides. It's interesting. Who will get the points? It will be blue team apparently. Alright.
Anibob's isolated here.
Fion got the pick on Anibob here. Alright, so now red team has to regroup. They don't have any ultimates coming in for now. It's the beginning of the
Looks like
fight.
they're going in early there.
Oh,
they're not
Fanjo
waiting
got
for the
picked
respawns.
early. Unfortunate. But Axa got a
Axel
pick
does
on
get cubes though. Cubes.
So that's a more important pick. Less heal for blue team now. They have to go. Dan is still with the pick on Amaz. Nicely done.
Aggressive
But
Lucian play here.
look, he got back jump. That's vengeance. Alright, they still managed to contest a bit, but will it be enough though? Oh, Ruyam got hooked again by Fion. Nicely done by the Orisa player here. Axa still contesting the point here. So now it's a good contest by blue team. Look, they are still trying to contest.
Really good play by the one there. Really helped his team out and helped the respawns come back.
Yeah,
So,
but look at red team. There are some people at spawn and some people fighting on points, so they are not organized.
Both teams need to be more wary of the pit and the environmental kills.
Yeah, Mr. Z got the pick on the Mercy here, so that's an important pick. But Hannibal maybe here with the barrage here in the back. Both barrage launched, but Mr. Z got... Okay, both Farah got shut down, and here blue team doing a very good job here on holding the points.
And unfortunately, red team do not have any ults available to them, so this will be potentially their last attack, and they really have to make it work. They should all wait for each other to go in, make it count.
Hurazi has the sun barrier here, so... And we have the high noon. Also, Danny here is aggressive, but he does not die. But, oh, the book, Hurazi survives.
Good save.
Yeah, he survives. Very well done. But the Orisa Hope, Axa will survive as well.
PogChamp goes down
Danny
again.
maybe here.
He's learning a lot about gravity this match.
Oh, Danny got one pick with the high noon here. Very well done. And they are proper on the right side. They have to contest if they want to keep the point. But it's too late. Maybe Fanjo got a pick, so it might be enough to get
This
the point.
can be winnable from red team. They've got to push onto the Orisa, the one.
Alright, they have the Wolak now, Fanjo. But Mr. Zelig has to die on the Fura. He's still here, and the sun barrier
The
coming in.
respawns are back for blue team.
Alright, so now they have to use their ultimates. Haxa, alright, he's using his sun barrier as well. So they're pushing, they are maybe taking the point
Good
finally.
work by red team. They harm moving
but
forward. They're getting the blue team off the
Fion
point.
again. Fion so good on Orisa, and they got the point, they got the map. Very well done. C9. It's a C9.
That was
I
unfortunate.
mean,
they did what they had to
they
do.
got booped back, you know. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
I-
100% if it's a C9.
Yeah, I was just looking at the chat. I know it wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, they did what they had to do. They applied pressure to the blue team, but unfortunately, they didn't. One of them didn't stay back. One of they all sort of went forward, and unfortunately, that was all she wrote. And it was a really good win there for the red team. Oh, the blue team, sorry.
Yeah, blue team played so well, to be honest. Like, the Harissa Feon was so good. He kept the point for such a long time.
Well,
How many
Ilios
maps?
was lovely.
Yeah, he just was
Happy we
really
got to
good.
visit there.
But I felt like Anubis was more interesting because on Ilios you got two parts of the map that were one-sided, so I'm not sure it was really entertaining, but there were some really amazing plays in both teams, so it's fine.
The control maps have been really close. They've been 2-1s. You know, it goes to 1-1, and then there's a finale. So in terms of that, then the teams have been quite close, and it's interesting to see the fact that it tends to be the first one wins, and it's a bit of a steamroll. The second one wins the next map, and it's a kind of a steamroll. So clearly, the map that is being played by the teams, they have players that are better suited for certain map picks, which might be worth thinking about if you're playing for AfterLife. Who's better on what map? And then thinking about that when it comes to substitutions in the actual games.
Yeah, sure. So maybe we could do some ASMR now.
yes, ASMR. I mean, we could do it for the lols, you know, last map, but I don't know.
Maybe we could. If you want to do it. That could be amazing.
I mean, Jono, do you think? I honestly think, you know, this is the last one. You know, we could just do it with the three of us.
So,
Just, if we
yeah,
just
if she
focus
wants.
on what.
Alright, so do you do the ASMR again?
ASMR. This is Eichenwalde. This is in Germany. And
Alright.
I don't know.
What is Germany?
In Germany, we call this a broken first.
Where is the beer? I like beer.
Germany is famous for their beer and hamburgers. They literally have a place called Hamburg or Hamburg.
Right.
So
I wonder who will be the wiener.
I think the winner will be the team without Danny.
I think the winner. I think the winner will be the one who
I
wins.
think we're the winners.
Danny,
People
go
die
in
when they are killed.
get some sleep.
Incoming in 30
And
Okay,
some,
let's look at their compositions.
yeah,
We have the
do it.
classic Zarya Rain. And the other team is going for dive by the looks of it.
I think we'll see a lot of big plays because of all the forestation.
I love it how your keyboard's louder than their voices.
Ah, you want to do keyboard like this? Look, we can do this.
Chocolate bleu.
Attackers
go.
incoming. Defend objective A.
Das ist gut, ja.
Okay,
Name.
what do we see?
Cubes with an early use of the personal.
Look. Again on that Genji.
And him up with a brave dive in there.
Oh, find Joe versus Exar. Let's go. Oh no, Exar's scared. He's going back.
Name.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know how people keep this up. It's killing my voice.
You know, I would have loved to see Pogchamp on another healer in this map, you know. He's playing so much off tank.
And him up with the dive again. No one seemed to follow.
Oh, Fanjo got slapped. Oh, Fanjo getting away just in time. Well, there they go, 2 picks.
Looks like red team need to regroup again.
Yep. By the looks of it, Team Blue is having a really strong defense. Playing very well.
I think Anna Bob is confused as to what main tank does.
It's okay. It's okay, they're all playing different roles now. Danny is jumping so much. I really need to teach him how to play Ana. That's
He's jumping more than a kangaroo in the mating season.
It's okay, we love Danny.
I love Danny.
Look at him. We go Old City.
It was a good anade there.
Look, Team Blue still standing strong.
The anade cancelled out the site, the second trans.
They're doing fine, Oh, we don't alone in front. The cube's going in. Being aggressive. Pushing it back all the way.
Blue team are back in their
They
ultimates.
only have less than 2 minutes left.
Red team really need to come up with a plan of action of how they're going to move forward here.
Yeah.
They've got three ultimates needing 5.
Guardian with it.
You chatter.
Red team. Red team has no ultimates.
Look at Team Blue go. Strong. Oh, there's a tiny little device. Trying to get a backpack, but they're leaving her alone. Team Blue going under the bridge.
They really need a nano blade with a big shatter
We
here.
have 19 viewers. Let's go, dude.
Yeah, I got the hosts from a friend.
Welcome to ASMR. Yes, team.
Look.
Actually, they've got to move forward here. They've got to get a nano blade.
They have beat. Right and sorry, are really playing together here. Very nice to see. Good synergy going on. Let's see how it's going on the red part. What are they doing? Are they grouping up? How's the fight going from their side?
I think they're spending too much time in the pub.
I don't know. Team
It's
Red's
almost
like
over.
jumping around, trying to
We've
group
got to
up.
make use boosted the economy here.
What's that drop? Oh, Bucksham!
Oh my god, it's a game of cues.
Yes! Nice job.
Not stand a chance.
Amazing ASMR casts.
Yes, yes.
I think we need to find another theme now,
Yeah.
because maybe that ASMR annoys people, I don't know.
I don't think. Yeah, well, we've done one round. I mean, that's.
Yeah, but it was a really nice cast, it was funny.
Okay, so what did you guys
Alright.
think, man? Team Red did not stand a chance.
Yeah, it felt like they
They've
were
got to
like...
come up with a strategy of how they're going to attack and execute that plan. They sort of just stood at the choke. They didn't have an idea. They didn't know how to engage Blue Team, and Blue Team were the ones engaging despite defending.
Yeah, when I was standing
They need
behind
to take
Team
those.
Red to just see, like, okay, so what's going on from their side? What are they doing? Like, what's happening? I could just see them kind of go left and right, waiting on each other. But every time someone would get in and get picked, you know, they would just wait. They were never really
They,
complete. And
they seem to be looking at each other and being like, who's going to make a move here?
Yeah.
Whether the plan fails or not, they need to have a plan and try and execute it.
Yeah, and
in this
together, because I had the feeling that, you know, if one of them got picked, you know, the other team had an advantage, of course, because it's 5 versus 6.
Yeah, but it felt like Blue Team was overwhelming over the Red Team, like they couldn't do anything. There are some nice combos with the Grave and with the Shatter, like
Well,
the main
let's
thing
look
was
at Red
amazing.
Team's defense now. Let's see what they have. They have Rain, Zarya, PogChamp on that off tank again. Let's see, they have Haxar on Zenyatta and Mr. Zelik on Ana.
5, 4,
Let's see if Haxar can actually build up his trance fast enough so Team Blue does not roll over
defend
him.
objective A.
I think that's a very important one, to have a strong defense. Oh,
It's a good nade.
yeah.
Some good
oh,
Zarya
and there
bubbles
they
there.
go. It's a trade, it's a trade. One for one. Let's see, let's see.
They've got to
Ooh.
stick together, fight as a team.
Oh, Rain falls down as well.
Suful got
Fanjo got
separated.
him. Maybe Fanjo should be a DPS player. She's popping on the hand zone. Let's see what's
Got to think
happening.
it's only
Mary
for
Jane
Malice,
is playing very
unfortunately.
freely up in the air. No one really.
They only need one tick, and it is game,
Haxar
set, and
going
match,
in,
I
bringing
think.
his inner Jonik out.
Easy
but
clap,
no.
easy clap for Blue Team. That was dominating performance by the Blue Team
Really,
here.
really was. It really was.
Hannah Bob sarcastically saying unlucky.
Play of the game.
Yeah, yeah, that was really fun.
Nah, Fanjo did really well.
Yeah, here with the dragon.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, that picked on the Genji.
See,
What the
this was the difference here, that the blue team used their ults together. They were better synergized. There was a Zarya ult, there was a
Yeah.
Hanzo Dragon. We never saw any of that from Red Team, unfortunately.
To be honest, it was like dominating performance effectively, and so now I think the blue is the color, right?
Who won the most?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So blue has 4
Okay,
points.
guys. So
and
now that the rounds are over, we can talk about the people separately. What did we see? What did we like? What?
to be honest, my favorite player was PogChamp. It was amazing on every game except on Anubis when he was playing Zen. I think he was less good on Zen, but on tanks in general, he popped off all the time.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely. That's definitely.
I was impressed with Arazi's Lucio. I thought they did a very good job there. They were
Yeah,
very
he
good at
tried
getting the
defending
environmental
the
kill
point a
and bringing the
lot.
team together.
He really tried to get that time on like the control points as well as Lucio, and the boops that were made as well on Nepal. It was really insane.
But I also liked Danny, to be honest, when he played on the DPS, like on the Widowmaker, on Ilios, he was dominating everyone on,
Oh yeah,
on
he
wounds.
was. Fanyo got a few shots on him as well, but yeah, he was
Played
really
quite well as
dominating.
May as well.
Like,
He was very good at
no
it.
one was really contesting him. Like Fanyo was at some point, but he just, he could shoot and kind of do his thing,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, it's amazing because I never saw him play Widow before that.
No, like,
So that's why I think-
I was expecting the May from him already because I
Yeah.
knew he played. I know he plays it. He played her earlier today as well, so it was very interesting to see.
when he
I think
played the
Fangio
main,
was quite good on the Hanzo
Yeah.
as well.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, like, so what do you guys think is like the MVP?
The MVP.
Yeah.
I have to say Parksham just for the Anubis attack with the Lucio flank. It's been amazing to see.
Yes. Yeah, I'm kind of tight between PogChamp and Fanyo because I really did not. I saw things today from Fanyo that I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
that was
sure.
actually impressive. Like the play of the game at the end was really good.
Yeah,
I gotta say
Yeah.
as well, what I really appreciated at one of the first maps with Musico, when he was playing the Rhine, shielding that team so well, making sure your team is safe. I also really like seeing, the Annas and the Widows going for each other in general in the game. It was actually fun to see.
it's been amazing to watch. So I hope that everyone that watched the tournament liked it. But I think that we also need to do a big shout out to us, the casters. We did amazing
Well,
tonight,
Fanjo just
right?
said as well, thank you for casting, guys. So, thank
Yeah,
you.
it's
It was
thank
a
you.
lot of fun.
It was really
Yeah, it's
fun.
been a great experience. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to do it again with you guys, or just people. I think we should do this more often as a team.
Yeah,
Afterlife.
yeah. I like to work with both of you because I think we could like maybe find something that fits well together.
Yeah.
Because for example, I think Arisu and Jono, you were fitting really well together because I think Arisu we don't fit together because we are both talking a lot, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
So-
dude. Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's
no, it's fine,
yeah.
it's fine.
It's like
It's-
also the first time we're in a voice call ever, so
Yeah. But
So
I
nice.
think like Jono is really good at doing backstage calls because when he talks about like ultimate, about all the things even outside the games,
Yeah.
I think he's really good at it. But we are really good at the action things, right? So Jono is a must-have for the caster team,
oh
to be
yeah,
honest.
definitely. No, I'm.
And so we-
I'll get better with more practice.
Exactly.
I
That's the
need to
first
know
time.
the players better as well
Yes.
because everyone's
Yeah,
playing. Like, if
Of
you
course,
if you
yeah.
know who the players are and who they play, you start to pick up on things they try to do, things they try to execute, their strategies, the sort of mechanical things that they're really good at, and then you can speak about it better. When everyone's playing all sorts of different heroes all the different time, and I don't know the names or the pronunciation of the names.
Yeah, me
it's
too.
quite
I had
fun.
to struggle with some names because I never knew the players, right? But to be honest, yeah, it was really surprising to see all these persons not knowing how to play some characters and still popping off.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
I think maybe we could talk with the organization to do this more often. I had fun, and maybe we can switch it up that other people are casting as well, so others of us
Yeah.
can play as well. We can just switch it around, and I mean, I think Jono should definitely be our standard caster because
Yeah,
he's just
sure.
amazing. I mean, if you wanted Jono, of course. But I think we should end the stream here. So otherwise it's going to be too long. Lots of talking. Again, shout out to everyone that played today. You guys were great. You all did well. It was so fun to see you perform different roles. And I think you all did very well. So,
It's very
Good job.
entertaining. I thought the control maps were great as well, really tightly contested. They were 2-1s every single time, so it was a lot of fun. And the 2 CPs, as usual, got taken to just repeat rounds, so it was like 3-2 or 4-3.
Yeah, it
and
was
things.
really fun to watch. Anubis was awesome.
okay, well, guys, again, thank you for tuning in. And this is where we end the stream.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
thank you everyone.
Bye-bye.